say that thing, like and subscribe below. Okay. Also, I'm very nervous for this video. I am not used to talking on camera, and I've been avoiding this video for probably about a month. Well, I'm gonna start again. Okay, I don't know how to do this. Hi world. Hi world. Hi world. Hi beautiful humans and aliens and all you people watching my first YouTube video. I'm super nervous, but hi and welcome to my channel. I think this is where I say please like and subscribe below. Like and subscribe. Okay, anyways, today I'm going to be doing a Q&A video about me. So here we go. So the first question is, one sec, let me get my stuff set up here. I think that works. The first question is, how do you fight creative blocks? I try not to fight creative blocks. I think that if I try to fight with my brain having a block, it tends to not go so great and I just go deeper down into the creative black hole. So I try to get more in tune with my body by doing yoga or dancing like mad, or going running. So trying to get out of my head or even just hanging out with friends and laughing. Yeah, I think just stepping away from whatever is giving you the creative block. What do you think is the most fun to draw? Right now, I am really enjoying drawing skulls. This is a piece that I just did. I'm enjoying drawing skulls in different styles. So right now I'm pursuing tattooing, so I'm really trying to practice traditional American style skull. So the next question is, how do you create your ideas for art? I have a really, really strange brain, like pretty weird. So I typically don't have problems creating ideas and they just kind of randomly come to me. I would say when I'm in the shower, but that's so cliche, but sometimes they come to me in the shower. Usually when I'm just not thinking at all about art, I'll have these ideas come to me. So the next question is, how old were you when you realized that you love to draw? Right when I popped out of the womb. What is the hardest thing for you to draw? The hardest thing for me to draw is definitely hands and feet. Oh, wow, just not that fun. Actually, you know what? Hands are not that bad to draw if you're just doing simplified hands, but if we were doing like realism drawing hands and feet, also animals are pretty hard to draw. Mostly just realism, so hard. Did you learn to draw on your own or did you watch videos to help you? I learned to draw on my own. I think my mom put me into some art classes when I was younger, but mostly I was always drawing and sketching and doodling in math class, always getting in trouble for not doing math and drawing instead. So I mostly taught myself how to draw, but I did take art in high school, and then after high school I went to design school, and that's where I learned to technically do things. The next question is, what do you struggle with the most when you start a piece of work? I definitely just struggle with starting it. I don't know why, it's just I don't want to initially start it, but as soon as I start a piece, then I'm always so hyped on it, so into it, and I usually can't stop. The next question is, do you remember the person you were 2 years ago? Looking back, what do you think of your art from that time? I think that would have been when I was graduating design school. I think that was 2 years ago. I wasn't really painting or drawing much. I was doing mostly design. If I was drawing, it was all digital, and I really am not a fan of my art from that time. I think I was I know I was definitely struggling with trying to define my style, and I still am trying to define my style, but not really a fan of what my digital art looked like 2 years ago. Who motivates you the most to do art? My boyfriend Willem, for sure. He's very motivating for me to do art, and he gets really stoked on my art, and I love it. So, what's your favorite painting tool currently? Ooh, I recently discovered acrylic paint pens, and I am in love with them. They're from Opus. I can't remember the brand. I can write it below, I think. I've never done that, but I will try and do that. Who is your biggest inspiration? Takashi Murakami. I love Takashi Murakami. How are you such a badass bitch? Because my mom's a badass bitch, and yeah, she inspires me to be a badass bitch. I don't know if that's the exact term, but did you always know that you wanted to go to art school? No, I was very lost after high school, but I was always drawing, and my dad suggested that I go to animation school. And so we went to look at the animation program, and I wasn't really stoked on it, but somehow we found the design program through the animation school, and I decided I wanted to go to design school. Okay, so the next question is, what are your favorite mediums? Right now my favorite medium is definitely acrylics. I've been doing a lot of painting on jeans, and then also on canvas, and I'm also really enjoying mostly for my tattoo portfolio, I was using acrylic inks on watercolor paper. What do you think you're gonna do with your art in the future? Crazy shit. Well, I want to be a tattoo artist. That's the main thing. But other than that, just wild, wacky, crazy things. I don't know exactly what yet. So the next question is, do you think that art is a way of expressing yourself, or are you sending messages to your audience? I think it all depends on, obviously, the intentions that I have behind the creation. In general, though, I would say mostly just expressing myself. It's interesting, I think, to look back over the course of my life and creation and to see what I created and like think about what state my brain was at during that period of my life. How do you not procrastinate all the time? How do I not procrastinate? I'm very list oriented, so if I have anything on my list, I have to do it. I think the other thing that really helps me is design and art, and all of the things I do are, not all of the things, but most of the things that I do are my passions, and I'm very, very stoked to do them, so I don't really want to procrastinate them. So I think that's the main reason behind not procrastinating. What digital software do you use? Well, I'm trying not to do much digital art right now, but digital software that I use are, on my iPad I use Procreate, and then, I do actually use Illustrator for doing typography. What is your favorite food? Potatoes. Where are you from? I am from Vancouver, Canada. How often do you spend on art a week? Well, right now I'm not working and I'm trying to focus fully on doing art, so I would say that right now I'm doing art about 6 hours a day. But when I'm working, or when I was working on my tattoo portfolio, and I was trying to do at least an hour in the morning, and then an hour in the afternoon, and then 2 hours in the evening. What do you like to do besides art? I like to do so many things. I like to cook, I like to do yoga, I like to swim, I like to run, I like to bike, I love to dance, I love to eat potatoes. I love to hang out with my family, my friends, and my boyfriend. I think I said skiing. I love skiing. I love skiing. When you get sad, what makes you happy again? Art. Definitely art. I think my favorite thing to do when I'm sad is to either paint or draw and listen to really sad music and just be sad and really feel into my feels. And then my brain is able to think through all the reasons that I'm sad, and I'm able to journal and really work through those emotions. But I also love being with family and friends when I'm sad. If you weren't doing art, what would you be doing instead? Oh, that's a hard one. Well, if I wasn't pursuing tattooing, I would be doing design full-time. And if I wasn't doing design, then maybe I would be pursuing modeling full-time. I don't know. It's hard to imagine not doing art. I'd probably do something active. Oh yeah, I would be a yoga teacher or a spin teacher. Will you consider doing tutorials? Yeah, I would consider doing tutorials. Personally, I feel like I'm not at a high enough level to do tutorials yet, but I think it would definitely be something I would do in the future. Who's your least favorite artist? My least favorite artist is definitely Bacon. His stuff is so creepy. What's your favorite Squishmallow? This one's my favorite. My boyfriend got it for me, and he's the happiest of our Squishmallow family. And I love Squishmallows. Anyways, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe below. I'm going to be doing lots of YouTubes, hopefully. And I hope they'll get less awkward than this one. Like and subscribe.